Hello everybody, Mr. Hollywood here with Jack Phelan, Jeep Dodge Chrysler Ram, bringing you another episode, and this time we have the All-Star Champion, the 2021 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Rubicon, or Rubicon as I like to say, because there's nothing it can't do. This is the rugged of the most rugged SUVs on the market. High ground clearance, multiple protections for the vehicle and for the cabin and for the passengers, huge options for going off-road, and of course huge customizability. I'm sure you've seen these on 30-inch wheels and with lights everywhere and with snorkels for going underwater. I mean, there's nothing these can't do. These are your adventure vehicle, from HIDs to the metal bumpers to the metal bars to the rugged tires with a low wheel profile so that you can get across the Rockies, to the removable doors, the removable roof, the removable windshield that you can fold forward, the aggressive looking hood, the Rubicon highlighting everywhere, the trail rated badge, the red highlights to make the vehicle look way more aggressive. This Jeep has it all. Keep in mind the Unlimited stands for 4 doors, so if you see Jeep Wrangler Rubicon, it's 2 doors. If it says Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Rubicon, it's 4 doors. It's pretty easy to remember. They've improved just about everything. This is also metal. I don't know if I mentioned that already, but you have the full spare tire on the back with the backup camera housed in the center. You have the nice little logo highlights on the wheels. The back bumper is also metal. You have the red tow hooks in the front and in the back. And now you may notice that there's no sensors in the bumper. They've moved up the sensors to the lights to protect them from being damaged when you're going crazy on that off-road trail. You have a tow hitch in this one. This is an option. Not all of them will come with it. Trunk space, of course. Now you also have, and this is cool, they've made it so that the keyless entry button on the back is also on the back. It's usually only on the front doors, but now you have it everywhere. I don't have to press the key. I just put my hand through the door handle and the vehicle opens up. And I can lock it by pressing that button. So I don't have to go to the front anymore. I can lock everything from the back. Lots of storage, even though this is made mostly for adventure. You will see the rolling bars, the rolling cage right here, so that when you remove the roof and remove the doors, you can be safe. You also see that you have extra tie downs here, your Alpine subwoofer, and when you open this up, you have a little extra storage here and in place for all your screws for the windshield, the roof, the door hinges, and your jack, so that if you have to change the wheel, you can. You also see trail ready spots everywhere, little marks and logos, little hints right here too. It's just got a lot of bloopers and hidden features in here, Easter eggs as they call them. Try to find them all in your car once you buy it. Lots of space in the back seats that you guys will love. I'm going to show you that now. The seats, of course, do fold down, but I'll show you all the space in the back seats. This is, after all, a full SUV, so there's no if or buts about it, whether you can fit in there or not. Perfect. Right. I again have moved the seat all the way back to show you how much space I still have when I'm sitting with that. Not a whole lot, right? But I'm 6 feet tall. I'm 220 pounds, but I have a lot of headroom. The only thing that's struggling is my knees. But at the same token, if I was sitting in the front seat right now, I'd be lounging. You can, of course. Now I'm going to slide over to where I would sit in the front. So see, I have a whole lot more room. I can easily fit in. And in the front, I'm still fitting in perfectly. You have your window controls over here in the center, as well as in the center of the front. That is because when you remove the doors, you want to be able to do that, right? You want to be able to have the buttons there and not off on the doors. You want to make sure that you don't have to do all the cable stuff. It's a lot easier to remove the cables because of that option. You also have a full wall plug here, 2 USBs, 2 USB-Cs, a little cool thing for putting your gear and extras on there. You'll see on the floor you have a new rubber mat for the back, same for the front, which has edges so that you can protect your vehicle. But these can be fully sprayed with water. There's a little plug underneath you can take off and drain the vehicle of water. So yes, it's water resistant. Does not mean it's waterproof. Does not mean you can dive into the ocean with it, pull it back up, and it will work. But your interior is protected in case you take the roof off and it rains. Don't panic. It's made to withstand that. It's made to get mud and dirt and water all over it, and you can drain it by just spraying it with a hose. It's really cool. We're gonna hop in the front seats now and show you the interior. Welcome to the interior of the Jeep Wrangler 2021 Unlimited Rubicon. The key, nice and rugged. But there's a cool little Easter egg I like to call. Well, it's not really an Easter egg, and maybe not a secret. But in the cup holder, there's actually a space for your key to go in. You put this key right in here, and it fits in perfectly, flat. You can still have your cup holder and not have your keys flopping around everywhere, because really, there isn't a whole lot of places to put the keys. Why? Because if you put them in here, and you're going off-road, and you're tilted sideways at 45-degree angle, that key might fly out, and you're going to be trying to dig it up from the mud outside. You can, of course, throw it in the center console right here if you want to, or you can throw it here too. There's another USB plug in there. USB plugs are protected here with a cover. You may wonder why. It's, again, to get that water, to ensure that you can spray everything and not damage the vehicle. You don't want to obviously have your inputs wet to protect your devices and phones. It's really cool. Your glove box right there. It doesn't look like it's big from the outside, but it's still pretty roomy. You can easily fit a lot of stuff and goodies in there. You also have little nets on the doors to give you more room. Leather seats, because it is a Wrangler and it is a Rubicon, and we want to make sure you can easily wash it. Red highlights throughout to show the Rubicon rugged, the Rubicon's rugged nature. Of course, you also have your little mirrors with lights, so you can still look great as you're off-roading. And these are removable, these two pieces here. You can remove the back one as well. The back one's a little bigger. These are really easy. You just take them off. There's a little bag in the trunk so you don't scratch the covers. You can put them on top of each other in that little bag and have an off-road open air SUV that you're driving off and be feeling closer to nature. Huge, and I mean like super huge sound improvements on these. These are made to be able to play the music and for you to hear it well, even with all the doors and the roof off. So the speakers are placed close to your head. They're placed right there on the roll cage. They're also placed in the front, and they're placed. There's one giant one in the back as well. So you have these really powerful speakers blasting the music. You take all the doors off, you can still hear it well. This one in particular has an Alpine Stereo system, which is super powerful. Heated seats, heated steering wheel, dual temperature controls, which these are phenomenal. Remember, this Jeep is made to be taken to extreme terrains and temperatures, which means it will heat up really quick, it will cool down really quick, you name it. A lot of off-road controls too. You have your front and rear locks, you have your sway bar controls, your off-road plus, which is really cool. To go into off-road plus, I have to switch it to 4 high, and then when I press off-road plus, it will pop up a whole option for me to control and see what's going on with my vehicle, right? You have your drivetrain, you have your steering angle, you have your transfer case, your sway bar, your accessory gauges if you want to see those as you're going, and your pitch and roll. This will be obviously very useful for climbing mountains, so you can make sure you don't go too far to the red so you don't tip and fall or either direction, right? You also have you have to have your altitude. We're at 618 feet, so we're really in just a parking lot. We're nowhere. You also have full 8.4-inch screen with navigation, which you can view here. You can also plug in your phone for Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You have your climate controls that it duplicates what you have here and other options. Heated and cooled, seats and heated steering wheel. You have your media control, Sirius FM. You can also put your map at the same time, which is really cool. You have your auxiliary power plugs right here, power control right here. This is for extra features you plug into the vehicle, extra light bars, whatever you want to put on. And of course, you have your screen right here in the dashboard. This screen is really useful for cruise control controls, to see what's going on, to see your vehicle's options. You can control it with these buttons right here, and then you see that right there. It also will give you information about your off-road. In the top right corner, you see your speed. You can scroll up. There's 9 different setting menus over here. You have your messages, your audio, so you can see the music playing, your stop-start controls, your trip information, fuel economy, off-road drivetrain, so you can see that on the screen too, and have something else on the screen right there. Your oil life, vehicle info, your battery voltage, tire pressure, all that stuff that you would need during the drive. You also see the controls for the a little closer view here. Those controls and the shifter as well, which is really cool. It has a little Jeep logo up top that you will see, and many other things. Handbrake, easily accessible, easy to use. Leather wrapped steering wheel with stitching that highlights again the aggression of the Wrangler, and a telescopic steering wheel. Many functions. You have your mist controls too, and your cruise control, your buttons for controlling the entertainment. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments. like this video, subscribe to our channel for more. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram. Like us on Facebook too. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter as well. Give us a call if you have any questions. You can call me directly at 708-215-5603. 708-215-5603.